From darkest Peru, there is a bear
Well, I'm a very rare bear.
who's perfected the art of the cold, hard stare.
My aunt taught me to do them when people had forgotten their manners.
For each adventure, he has a snack stored away underneath his hat.
Marmalade?
If it's good enough for our late queen, then this recipe has got to be seen.
I think every home should have a marmalade day.
Bon appetit.
In this series, we're bringing you snack-sized movie morsels to munch on.
What was that?
Single recipes for tasty treats to eat along with your favourite characters.
Boat snack!
Fasten your seatbelts. This is Snack to the Future.
But Uncle Pastuso, they're ripe.
It's Marmalade Day!
Marmalade. Just one sandwich contains all the vitamins and minerals a bear needs for a whole day.
Amazing.
Give me back my hat.
Yes, Uncle, but
No buts. It's about time I got a bit of respect around here. Embarrassing. But tasty.
Grab yourself a kilo of washed and dried oranges and a pair of lemons.
I beg your pardon.
Grab yourself a piece of muslin and scoop out all the flesh from the fruit and pop it onto the cloth. We're going to encase the flesh and the pips so that we can easily remove them later. Strain or pick out any flesh or pips from the juice and add those to the bag. Make sure that you grab everything. Chuck in the lemon peel and tie that up into a little knapsack, leaving yourself a length of string on the end. Next, shred the peel to your preferred size.
Where on earth did you learn to use a knife like that?
You don't want to know.
Don't be tempted to remove all the white pith. That's where all the pectin is hiding out. Pectin creates that iconic jelly-like consistency. Place the peel in with the juice in the knapsack and add in 2.5 litres of water. Cover and leave overnight. This will help to draw out the pectin and soften the peel.
One eternity later.
Get all your bits into a massive pot. If you're more sensible than me, you'd have done it in here in the first place.
So embarrassing.
Tie the knapsack to a wooden spoon and lay it across the top of the pot. Bring the potion up to a boil and then reduce it down to a simmer. This needs to bubble away for about an hour and a half until the peel is completely softened. Our little pectin parcel has worked its magic now, so give it a good squeeze and pop it aside to cool a little.
A few moments later.
Whack on some rubber gloves, and once you can handle it, wring out the parcel as well as you can. We want to squeeze every last drop of goodness out of here. The next thing we need is sugar. Lots and lots and lots of sugar.
Right.
2 kilos of granulated sugar goes in.
Beg your pardon?
Stir it up slowly until it dissolves. Once that's all nicely dissolved, turn up the heat to a rapid boil. This needs to be bubbly and frothy at a fierce boil. This needs to go for 15 to 20 minutes until it reaches a setting point. Get a couple of saucers in the freezer and we're going to use those to test when it's ready. When you think it's ready, pop a blob of marmalade on one of your frozen plates and leave it alone for a minute. If it's ready, when you push the mixture with your finger, it will wrinkle. Turn off the heat and leave the marmalade alone for 15 minutes before you pop it into sterilised jars.
A few minutes later.
Be careful when you're jarring the marmalade, it's super hot, and make sure you leave the jars to cool completely before using or storing. Paddington's preferred mode of getting this in his gob is the marmalade sandwich. And that's all, folks. Paddington's beloved marmalade sandwich. Under hat storage not compulsory.
It's really just for emergency.
You can find all our recipes and any equipment used in this video on our website, linked in the description box. Remember, the first rule of Bike Club is, you talk about Bike Club.